Are we gonna have a bankruptcy for Nikola, guys? Because the drop of the 41%, it is about a report of nearing bankruptcy for Nikola. And of course, the price continued to go down for Nikola since last of June, once we got the 1 to 30 reverse split, and the price continued to go down from nearly around the $10. Right now is the sub $1. So in today's video, we're gonna discuss where the short sellers added their position, and if there's a chance for a reversal, where will it be? So guys, let's get right to it and discuss Nikola price action, because we already discussed Nikola the last few years. We discussed where the price reversal. We already bought and of course sold Nikola so many times once the price was here. If you remember back in June 2023, when the price actually jumped big time, almost 500% in just 2 months. And of course here, once the price jumped 100% in just less 1 month. So Nikola have drastic buying pressure and selling pressure. And of course, Nikola have earnings coming up next month, I think. Let's see. Yes, this month, 20th of February, after exactly 20 days from now. And we're going to discuss what's going to happen before the earnings and after the earnings price target. So hit the like button on the way in. And of course, join us for our Discord and Patreon to discuss the market before the open, because we always discuss mini stocks before the market open for entry and exit. And of course, last time we discussed RBLX when the price dropped during the earnings and reversed almost 30% in few minutes. So we have many opportunity to buy the dip or the rib for many stocks. And of course, the other stock that we discussed that still continue jumping is Palantir. After the earnings, it jumped almost 30%, and we're gonna continue to confirm where the price to go from here, because everybody feeling FOMOing for Palantir after jumping almost 70% in less than 1 month. So let's get right to it, guys, and discuss, of course, the main stocks on our list for today, which is Nikola. As we said, guys, we got bankruptcy news, and the last earnings was pretty negative for Nikola back here last year in October. And now we have earning coming up. So this will be kind of the decisive moment for Nikola. That's why we're doing this update, guys, because we have nearing bankruptcy news, plus we got earnings. If we got this earnings read like the last what we got in October, yes, this might be opportunity for the short seller shorting Nikola some more down. However, if we have a turning point and at least a bit of a green, we might have a turning point, because if you can see here for the revenue side, last reported revenue was in deficit almost 32%, around the 25 million. And you see here the estimate revenue is around the 41 million. So the analysts expect growth in the revenue, at least from the revenue side. In the earnings side, we have a bit of better estimate, or the same estimate. I think the last earnings are on negative 228. So for now, what we should expect for Nikola for the next week, and of course before the earnings. First of all, we have to discuss the drop that happened back here. Let me just show you exactly. We have a huge drop on Thursday. So before the market close on Friday, we have a huge drop. Then we got a nice reversal, almost 58% in a few minutes. And of course, right now we're still holding this drop over the 39 cents. But by Friday or the next week, at the end of the next week, we need to hold over the 41 cents. So this should be the bottom in order to have a reversal. Next reversal, we might go until this level, guys, the 60 cent or around the 50 cent, not the $1. The $1, it is where the price got shorted and where the short seller added their position heavily around the $1, and that's why the price continued to go down from there. So watch out for this level first, around of course the 55 cents. Let me just show you exactly where. First of all, here, would be the first trigger that we might have a early reversal and early squeeze for Nikola, for my opinion, 55 cent. After that, the major squeeze should be around the 98 or the $1. Let me just show you how much we should reverse, because last Friday we pulled back 41%, and now it's expecting a reversal of 25% to confirm that we started to reverse once again. And of course, after we break the 55, we might go at least around the 64. After that, here around the 75, and then the 98. You see, we got many levels that we have to test before even going toward the 98. That's why we have the 54 like early resistant that we have to break in order to confirm that we have a buyer. Yes, we had the buyer here, but the short seller were more heavily invested than the buyers. That's why the price pulled back. So now we need to confirm that we establish a bottom over the 40, breaking the 55, then squeeze again toward the 99. So let's see how much we could squeeze here. We need 100% to officially squeeze for Nikola. But as we said, the early squeeze should be, first trigger should be 20% just to test the resistance. After that, yes, we might do another 20% and another 40% in total for pre-squeeze for Nikola below the 98 or below even the $1. So now the main question, once we break the $1, if we have a recovery and surviving from this bankruptcy, we might have the price reverse around the 130, 180, $3 and beyond. But those the three levels first will be tested for Nikola if we started to have a recovery over major whale buying the dip, and of course reversing over the $1, because right now we are heavily diluted. Don't forget that, guys, from the $10 until below the $1. So the dilution started after a reverse split last year around the $10. So even if we squeeze, make sure to take a bit of profit around or over the $1 around those levels, because still Nicholas a bit heavily shorted in the short term. I'm not talking about the big term, about the short term, the coming few weeks and months for Nikola. So those price will be tested before the earnings or during the earnings, of course, for the 55 and the 98 cent. Let me know, guys, in comment section below what you think about the price target for Nikola before the earnings, the 20th of this month. Drop it down below. Are we gonna have over the $1 or below the 40 cents? Thank you for watching and see you by tomorrow.